Nature gives the Icelanders both warmth and power. The Fjarðasel power plant near Seyðisfjörður was a milestone in Iceland's power supply. The country's first municipal power plant and the first one to generate alternating current. The power plant gets water from the Fjarðasel river. We walked a short distance along the river on one of the many paths near Seyðisfjörður. Here the river is quite modest. The water for the turbines is delivered through pipes from dams further upstream. The power plant building is like a dot in the mighty nature. It was erected at record pace. In the spring of 1913 the work commenced, and already in October the people of Seyðisfjörður lit the first light bulbs. A 46 centimeter thick steel pipe transported the water 500 meters from the dam with a drop of 51 meters. If you're driving to Seyðisfjörður, you must cross the mountain. The settlement, which Icelanders call a town, is in one of the many fjords. Here you'll find, among other things, the remains of an American whaling station. Harvest from the sea has always been important and are still a part of the livelihood today. Otto Vatne from Mandal in Norway is called the father of Seyðisfjörður. He initiated various business activities and erected splendid buildings. Many arrived at the end of the 19th century as prefabricated houses from Norway. The Swedes have their own consulate in Seyðisfjörður. Today tourism is important for the entire Iceland, a nation with only 388,000 inhabitants. During the summer, up to 2 cruise ships arrive in Seyðisfjörður every day. For many tourists, this is a completely new world. Permanent residents find it crowded, but realize that well-off tourists also have benefits. The income is good to rely on during the quiet winter months. The ferry from Denmark arrived in Seyðisfjörður once a week. With it come many German and French camper tourists. Iceland broke away from Denmark and became an independent nation in 1944. Iceland is 2.5 times larger than Denmark, and the only NATO country without its own military. The Fjarðasel power plant was transformed into a museum a few years ago. If you're interested, you can book a guided tour at the town museum. People have lived on Iceland for just over 1,000 years, but the country is rich in cultural heritage.